Microphones became megaphones for a new generation. In the quiet hum of a bedroom studio, behind the glow of a laptop screen, voices once marginalized now echo with clarity and power. Black podcasting powerhouses rise, not from corporate studios or polished networks, but from the sheer will to be heard, to tell stories steeped in culture, resilience, and truth. This is a renaissance, not just of sound, but of identity and influence. The airwaves, once dominated by gatekeepers, now belong to those who dare to speak boldly, to shape narratives with authenticity and passion. From the intimate to the political, these podcasts weave a tapestry of Black experience, challenging misconceptions and celebrating triumphs. Here, in these sonic spaces, a new legacy is being forged. One voice at a time, one story at a time. The history of Black media is a story of perseverance against erasure. From the fiery pages of abolitionist newspapers to the soulful rhythms of radio's golden age, Black voices have long sought channels to connect and uplift. Yet, systemic barriers often muted these efforts. The rise of podcasting in the early 21st century breaks this cycle. No longer reliant on gatekeepers, creators harness affordable technology and digital platforms to reach global audiences. This shift is seismic. It democratizes storytelling, allowing a multiplicity of Black perspectives to flourish. What began as a fringe medium quickly became a cultural force, a place where joy, pain, humor, and history coalesce. In this moment, podcasting is a new kind of freedom, an unfiltered mirror reflecting the complexities and brilliance of Black life. The pioneers of Black podcasting emerge from a landscape shaped by both struggle and innovation. They are activists, artists, academics, everyday people with extraordinary stories to tell. Their podcasts span genres, from incisive political analysis to intimate explorations of identity, from unvarnished comedy to deep dives into ancestral roots. Each episode is a testament to agency, a reclaiming of narrative sovereignty. These creators wield their voices as instruments of change, challenging stereotypes and confronting social injustices with nuance and courage. Their podcasts become communal spaces where listeners find affirmation and connection. In the resonance of each broadcast, one hears the echoes of history and the pulse of a vibrant present, intertwined in a shared quest for truth and empowerment. The power of Black podcasting lies not only in content but in community. Unlike traditional media's top-down approach, podcasts foster intimate connections between hosts and listeners. These digital campfires invite candid conversations, vulnerability, and solidarity. Listeners are not passive consumers, but active participants, engaging through social media, live events, and collaborative projects. This interactivity transforms podcasts into dynamic platforms for cultural exchange and activism. Through these networks, Black podcasting powerhouses amplify voices that challenge dominant narratives and celebrate overlooked histories. They cultivate spaces where culture is not just consumed but co-created, where the legacy of ancestors informs the aspirations of descendants. In this synergy, podcasting becomes a living archive, a collective heartbeat sustaining Black identity across time and space. The financial landscape of Black podcasting tells a story of resilience and ingenuity. In an industry often marked by inequity, these creators navigate sponsorships, crowdfunding, and independent production with strategic savvy. Their success disrupts outdated notions about marketability and audience demographics. Brands and advertisers begin to recognize the power and purchasing influence of Black audiences, leading to growing investments. Yet, many podcasters remain committed to autonomy, viewing financial independence as essential to preserving authentic voices. This balancing act between commerce and creativity underscores a broader truth. Black podcasting powerhouses are architects of their own destiny. With every download and donation, they build sustainable platforms that defy marginalization and affirm the cultural and economic value of Black storytelling. Technology plays a pivotal role in this renaissance. The accessibility of recording equipment, editing software, and distribution channels lowers barriers that once limited entry into the media landscape. Smartphones become studios, social media becomes launchpads. This technological democratization is a catalyst for innovation and diversity in storytelling styles. Black podcasters experiment with formats, narrative journalism, roundtable discussions, serialized storytelling, crafting content that resonates with authenticity. Moreover, algorithms that once threatened to bury marginalized voices now help connect creators with niche audiences hungry for representation. In this digital ecosystem, Black podcasting powerhouses harness tools once wielded against them, transforming technology into an instrument of liberation and cultural affirmation. The impact of Black podcasting extends beyond entertainment. It shapes public discourse and cultural consciousness. These podcasts tackle urgent issues: systemic racism, police violence, mental health, economic inequality, illuminating realities often ignored by mainstream media. They provide context, historical depth, and personal testimony, fostering empathy and understanding. Through storytelling, they humanize statistics and headlines, making abstract struggles tangible and urgent. This influence reaches classrooms, policy discussions, and community dialogues, positioning podcasts as essential forums for civic engagement. The voices rising from Black podcasting powerhouses challenge listeners to confront uncomfortable truths and imagine new possibilities for justice and equity. In this way, podcasting becomes a form of activism, a catalyst for societal transformation. The cultural significance of Black podcasting is inseparable from its role in identity formation and preservation. These audio narratives serve as bridges connecting generations, preserving dialects, traditions, and memories. They honor languages and customs threatened by displacement and assimilation. Through storytelling, podcasters reclaim histories erased by colonialism and segregation, restoring pride and continuity. For younger listeners, these podcasts become affirmations of self-worth and belonging in a world that often marginalizes their experiences. The intimate nature of the medium fosters a sense of kinship and shared heritage. In this sacred space of sound, Black culture is not static but evolves, rooted in reverence for the past, yet boldly facing the future. Collaboration is a hallmark of this movement. Black podcasting powerhouses often form networks and collectives, pooling resources and amplifying impact. These alliances create ecosystems of support, mentorship, and innovation, elevating emerging voices alongside established ones. Such solidarity counters the isolating challenges of independent media production. Together, podcasters organize festivals, workshops, and panels, cultivating vibrant communities that celebrate creativity and resilience. This cooperative spirit reflects deeper cultural values of communal uplift and shared struggle. In these partnerships, the Renaissance blossoms, fueled by collective ambition and mutual respect. Through collaboration, Black podcasting powerhouses not only survive but thrive, reshaping the media landscape with unity and vision. The aesthetic evolution of Black podcasting reveals a commitment to storytelling as art. Hosts and producers experiment with sound design, music, and narrative structure to create immersive experiences. This artistry elevates content beyond mere information, engaging listeners' emotions and imaginations. The sonic landscapes crafted in these podcasts evoke place, memory, and mood, transforming voices into instruments of emotional resonance. Such creative expression honors oral traditions that have long been central to Black culture, from griots to jazz improvisation. In these layered soundscapes, history and innovation converge, producing work that is both rooted and revolutionary. This fusion of craft and culture marks Black podcasting as a vital contemporary art form, enriching the broader tapestry of American storytelling. The global reach of Black podcasting powerhouses underscores their transformative potential. Though grounded in particular experiences, their stories resonate across borders, connecting diasporic communities and allies worldwide. Listeners in London, Lagos, Paris, and beyond tune in, finding reflections of their own struggles and aspirations. This transnational dialogue enriches the medium, fostering cross-cultural understanding and solidarity. It also challenges parochial narratives that confine Black identity to narrow definitions. Through these podcasts, a cosmopolitan Blackness emerges, plural, dynamic, and interconnected. This global resonance amplifies the movement's significance, positioning Black podcasting as a vital force in the cultural and political conversations shaping the 21st century. As the sun sets on this chapter of media history, Black podcasting powerhouses stand as beacons of possibility. Their voices carve out spaces where authenticity triumphs over stereotype, where complexity replaces caricature. They remind us that storytelling is an act of liberation, a reclamation of humanity in the face of erasure. In the rhythms of their narratives, one hears the heartbeat of a renaissance, a flourishing of creativity, resilience, and influence that reshapes how the world listens and understands. The microphones they hold are not mere instruments, but symbols of power and promise. In this ongoing story, the future belongs to those who dare to speak, and to the generations who will listen and carry these voices forward into the unfolding dawn. This has been Roots Renaissance. See you in the next chapter.